Good. It's all good. We are live. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning and welcome. You are on the mountain with Rick, and it is time for some Splinterlands. But first, coffee is just about to finish brewing. We got a few special guest friends on the mountain here with us tonight. We got Prime Rogue, we got Crypto God, and we got Demore. We are literally in the middle of trying to make some things happen and put our money where our mouth is on the gold foil wraith front. How y'all doing out there in Twitchland today? I see you, Bob Car J. I see you, Eternal Paw. How you doing to my guests tonight? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. How are y'all doing today?
Well, thanks for having us. Wonderful, thank you.
Can everybody out there hear them? Can everybody hear everybody, see everybody, love everybody, beat everybody? I don't know where the fuck that came from, but yeehaw, everybody. I don't know. Anyway. So, yeah, I gotta figure out how to come up with... 1876 still. Okay.
$18?
Yeah. Y'all can talk amongst yourself while I'm figuring this out. That's the whole point of this. Like, it doesn't need to be focused on me when I'm trying to figure out a trade, because I'm no fun when I'm trying to figure out a trade. Y'all talk. Shit.
Well, what's the turnaround on return on that?
I don't give a fuck. That is my favorite summoner, and it's to build my team.
Pull it from something else. I'm wondering how long I have to get as much of it back in as I can before I have a problem.
Oh, I'm not asking you about an investment, son. I'm trying to figure out a trade here real quick.
Okay. I was trying to help you out.
No, I mean, you're more than welcome to contribute whatever the hell you want, but I'm probably just going to end up giving him some...
I have to take it out of capital that's backing trades that I just have to.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't put yourself in a situation where liquidity is an issue. Chat is saying they can't hear y'all very well, so give me just a moment. I'm gonna turn you guys up. Boop. You're at 200, okay. Demore, you at 200, okay. And let's go here. Comp sound up, okay. All right, go ahead and talk. Don't scream.
1, 2, 1, 2. Let's fucking go. I'll try not to. But I can't make any promises. You guys playing Splinterlands? Me, no. I wish I had gotten into it just like I wish I had gotten into Warsaken earlier when it first started and I had the chance and didn't. Now I'm kicking myself. you should be happy you didn't get into Warsaken.
Shots fired.
Warsaken, NFD, all of them. I was there at the beginning, and I was like, this isn't. I really don't have time for this shit.
Need to be a little bit louder. Fuck.
I should have made time for it. Warsaken's gonna fail, bro. I mean, I think not now, but in a month or so. Yeah, when they've been in the beginning, they gave out a lot of free stuff that you could have bought through already and made a profit.
Did that help?
Absolutely. And I opted out of not getting that shit because I didn't feel like doing all their stuff you had to jump through the hoops. So I'm like, I don't have time for this bullshit. It takes too long. And it was really. But I wish I had because you would have made a nice little profit off their free shit in the beginning. Oh, absolutely. If you approach it that way, fucking right. Yep. But there's a lot of land on different games I wish I had bought too that fucking skyrocketed in value. Yeah, but Dark Warsaken nerfed their loot in half. The loot that you produce via your cards on Zero. Oh, you mean kind of like Alien Worlds did when a game kind of came stupid and unprofitable at one point? That half the account on Wax are bots made to play. I really don't understand why people are still playing. I used to fucking. I started with a Wax Cloud wallet just with the when they were still giving away for free with the with what resources they gave you, and I could play all fucking day and never have a problem.
Yes, Pa. That's exactly what that is.
$30-40 a day. and then like 2 months later, all of a sudden I'm down to like making like $4 or $5 a day, and I'm having to add CPU and RAM to my wallet and shit all the time.
Yeah, that thing's a monster for not RAM but CPU. It's an absolute monster.
Well, that was still when you were finding a shitload of the NFTs. I was finding probably 10, 15 NFTs a day.
Oh
yeah, that was early on when it first came to Wax. And I was finding 10, 15 NFTs a day, and that does take up RAM real quick.
Oh, it does.
Then when you list them for sale,
it's down to fucking 18. Fuck my bollocks.
At this point, it's just unprofitable.
Yeah.
You know, with having to have all the resources you have to have tied up in it, you know, by the time you get that back, it's like, what the fuck? I just spent like half a year just to not even barely break even, really.
I mean, I think a standard drill sells for like 30 to 40 wax now.
I know. So, I'm pissed because I think I sold mine for like 10 wax, but that was back when wax was also like 75 cents a piece. So I got like $7, $8 for it.
Oh, that's not bad.
But I found it.
Oh,
it was one of those free ones. I also had some kind of like, I had like one of the, I don't know, it was like a level 3 drill, however they fucking down. That was it. But I sold that one back then for almost $200. That was when wax was like 40 cents.
Alright, pull the little profit back out of TerraCore.
Done with. Just fucking done. Some of them are still fun. Non-fungible drugs are fun.
A lot of the games, when I do get into shit like that, I buy them early on the drops, and then just
hey,
hold them for a little bit. Or
anyone wanna buy my whole NFT setup?
Why are you exiting NFD, Rick?
Which wallet's it in, Rick? I might know somebody.
Y'all do know the involved people, but something I'm not gonna talk about on air yet. But
someone needed was trying to get rid of something else in a bulk too. Was that NFT also, or was that something else?
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about necessarily. Maybe something.
I forget if I'd have to try to find it in my messages and go back and look.
What collection
I found someone.
Huh? What's that?
What collections are you looking to liquidate, Rick?
For NFT, all of it.
Are there any other collections other than NFT?
Realm. Warsaken.
Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of those too.
No, I know, but like as far as
actually, you know what? While y'all are talking, let me message somebody real quick.
I'd say those three are. I'm looking. Oh, honestly,
he said he was into Warsaken.
I hate to say it, but
okay. What wallets are your Warsaken cards in? I got someone that'll take them.
All of this is oxu2m.c.wom.
Repeat that slower.
oxu2m.
U2M.
.c.wom.
And didn't someone else have Warsaken they wanted to get rid of?
I have some. It's c4.o period
.o or .0?
c4.o c.wam.
C or E? It cut out.
Charlie 4
C4.o.oo. C4.o.
Hey, just put it in the chat, guys. Just put it in the chat.
Easy. My shit's breaking up on mine. It must be my fucking connection.
I was gonna say that to you earlier as well. It sounded like you were going all Dr. Roboto on us for a moment, so we'll just keep an eye on that. But
issues here.
I dropped it in the chat. I mean, I'm looking to get rid of some stuff. I'm trying to stay over a certain XP level so I can continue claiming 1150 loot a day, unless someone killed the prices of.
I'll send it to him and then just see what he says.
Yeah, sure.
But he's like he feels Warsaken's booming and he's like he'll take them.
All right, awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Okay, well, anybody want my NFD or Realm setups?
Realm, not for me, but NFT. I mean, maybe something to talk about.
All right.
Which chat did you put yours in?
I put mine in both, but put them in the actual voice channel chat.
Yeah, I got that one.
Yep, me too, in there.
Hold on, let me get that back. Yeah, I only see one from Rick.
Yeah,
there's mine again below it, maybe. Here, what about now?
I still only see Rick. So, roundtable chat, right?
No. Roundtable voice has a chat in it.
Chat, there's a little button, like a voice message next to the roundtable voice. Click on that, and you'll see it there.
Okay.
Yeah.
My bad. I was looking in the wrong fucking place.
It can be confusing because there's an actual channel named
I didn't even know there was that. I didn't even know there was that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. That's why there is a chat named that.
I learned something new.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually rename this channel right now because of that exactly. Like, that's what it was for, because I didn't realize that was there when I was setting this up.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, let me edit channel. Alright, so yeah, y'all continue amongst yourselves. Kevin, if I would love to do some NFD for something on Hive right now to help me make this trade with the more go through, because right now I just need to find some more value.
Nothing worthwhile on Hive right now, dude. It would be more of a tomorrow looking into it thing, but
okay.
Live, I ain't got nothing on Hive, unfortunately.
I got a couple spare Rising Star cards that don't do me any good, but other than that,
I mean, I have a bunch of those. I don't know what the fuck they do. Yeah.
They're for the Rising Star game.
I mean, I'll always take them, but they ain't really doing that much good either. Cause I'm still playing that game. I'm not gonna quit that game because I actually love that game. Like, my profit expectations have gone to zero, but I really enjoy the game itself. So
didn't Starbits drop through the floor?
Yeah, that's why my profit expectations have gone to zero. Every once in a while, I claim a quarter of a hive or some shit like that out of a bunch of excess Starbits that I have. I still take most of my Starbits and put it back in. Huh?
What is the conversion now?
Fuck, I don't even know. I got my million Starbits are currently worth $6.16.
Okay. So I have about $5. I mean, I'd have more if I didn't keep giving it away, but that's the only reason I play is so I have something to give away to people, you know?
I really enjoy the game. I hope Jux is able to save it. If not, oh well, I don't care. I'm gonna keep fucking playing it anyways. I'm gonna continue invest in my millionaire fee. Like, what I get off millionaire goes back into buying packs, and what I get off of just regular running missions.
Stop giving those out.
Mm-hmm. Right, what I get from running missions.
I thought it had to be in the game. I didn't realize it could be in your wallet too. Otherwise, I would just would have bought them.
What I get from running missions, I take most of that out and either put it into Star Pro or put that into, just Hive or liquidity pools for all the other shit. Still taking a little bit of profits out of it. Not that I expect it to ever amount to much, but that's exactly my approach to that game. Still enjoying it and gonna continue with it. Gonna continue building. So if y'all ever want to get rid of your shit and give it a good home where it'll, be put to use, I'm gonna keep going on that shit. But
I need to still figure it out, to be honest with you.
Bro,
I take it too. Like I said, I take it to give so I can brand, so I have stuff to give away. That's all I collect mine for.
Exactly. So keep going.
300 minutes, I get what's that? How many Starbits is it for? I only got the local gig circuit. Let's see. I get about 2,000 on average, about 2,000 every 300 minutes.
Huh. You guys must all have good click discipline, something which I absolutely do not have.
Well, I do it when I'm online on streaming. So I'm at the computer anyway, and I can see the tab with the counter. When the counter ends, I just click on it and then click on the next thing. I also have a lot of pizza boxes, so I can keep refill. I have 2 pizza boxes plus my a 24-hour pizza slice. You know, the pizza slice. So I can constantly, you know, I almost never run out of energy.
The last time I ran out of energy, I don't actually have a way to answer that because any suitable thing I can think of actually didn't happen since more recently than I've actually been playing that game. But yeah, I don't run out of energy anymore. I recently gave away another pizza box because
pizza boxes and shit, but
I recently gave away a pizza box because I realized I don't actually need this one. I will still never run out of energy, and you know what? I haven't run out of energy.
But you know, I'm actually starting to find with with you know that I've been in this band circuit, or that I finally got to the local mini tour support. You get a lot fewer pizzas, and so the pizza slices would be actually a better thing to have rather than boxes, because you really don't get that many free slices from the game.
Oh, I still get plenty,
I've had 2 boxes empty for probably, it was like 3-4 weeks. They were empty before I finally filled one of them.
I still get plenty, pretty much a daily basis. I've had like 1 or 2 day long dry spells, but also I still have 3 boxes and 2 slices and 2 slices of birthday cake. So, I mean,
oh, see, I should have got that. Well, see, I don't buy them anymore, like I said, because I just do it to give stuff away, and I have other stuff going on. But
oh, I did the birthday cake mission. I actually did the birthday cake mission 4 times. I gave away one and I sold one. Because I knew.
I think I bought 1 pack because I got a hell of a deal. I bought it right when Hive was really falling hard. You know, probably about a year ago. And I bought it when Hive went real freaking. It was like down to like 60-something cents. But he was still selling. He hadn't adjusted the pack price, so it was still selling as if the Hive was well up over $1. So I paid almost 50%. I paid like $15 for a $30 pack, or if that. So, yeah. But that was the only pack I bought, because that was when that whole thing went down with him. I just couldn't buy any more packs after that.
Let me see what I got up here in the LPs. The answer is probably not enough. Not even $14. Suck my left nutsicle.
How much are you short? 1 Hive?
No, 1876.
Let me look.
Dollars, not Hive.
I got that. I mean, if you could get some, what would you be short? I could try to, you know, I could pull a little bit. I have a little bit in Tip CC.
I mean, anything in Hive.
Wax.
Anything in Hive.
Oh, you need Hive?
I can work with anything that is anywhere on Hive.
Right
Wax,
Hive,
2 Hive, Bitcoin.
USDT is 38 cents.
Huh?
Hive is 38 cents. Hive is 38 cents.
Yeah, I know.
Almost 39. 38 3/4. I don't know if I have any. I don't know how much Hive I have. Let me check. Where is that fucking? This is how long. You know what? Let me just use this mouse or fuck it. It's faster.
53.5 Hive, roughly. Rounded for easy.
Tip CC right now. That I can. Let me look something. Let me look. I might have it somewhere else. Give me a second. I'll get back to you.
Rising Star. Is Rising Star back up? Because I know it's been down for a little bit.
I've been running it.
Okay, good. Fantastic.
Alright, let me check this account here now. This one I might have some in. Down.
Oh yeah, I think I also have a little bit on Hive, not Engine.
I've got 3/4 of one here.
Okay. I said, Logan, why are you
So,
not
what
working?
made you decide to do a live trade tonight?
I've been trying to.
Spontaneous, or-
I've been trying to make this trade happen for quite a while, but over the last few days I've been super busy with IRL shit and have not been able to actually get it nailed down. We've just kind of made progress towards it, and I want my fucking gold wraith. So I figured like and making having it be live on trade. Fuck, that's gonna make me get it done. So let's do this. Plus, Demore is a genuinely pleasant person to have on, and if everyone else wants to have a conversation as well, more power to it. And yeah, I got some things to talk about myself as well.
Looking forward to hearing it.
Well, yeah, but first I gotta get this fucking trade done, so.
I just hope you talk about it before an hour from now, because in an hour from now I gotta go hang with my wife for 45 minutes, then I gotta come back, so I don't want to miss what you're gonna talk about.
Oh, well, now maybe I'll just have to wait and just to keep you on the edge of your seat the entire time.
Don't you mean on the edge of the mountain?
No, because I don't want you to fall off and damage my mountain on the way down.
Getting hurt.
Oh, Lordy. Why is this doing?
Oh, yeah. This coffee is delicious. Do y'all ever do fresh ground beans?
No, I can't. I don't drink coffee.
Most coffee is delicious. All no.
Say what?
Most coffee is delicious. All no.
Yes.
That's like saying all mashed potatoes are delicious. No, flake potatoes are not.
The cat that shits it out.
I have never tried that one. I would never buy that one at the prices that they charge for it, but I would try it.
Right? Was it like $200 a pound for coffee beans that have been shit out by shit by a cat? I mean, come on.
I thought it was like $200 for like an eighth, like $200 an ounce or some shit like that. No.
Oh hey, oh
now?
hey.
I mean, come on, that's like stupid. That's like stupid rich people shit that they buy.
This now. Name of coffee that is shot out by.
It's some South American name.
Oh, it's Kopi Luwak. Kopi Luwak.
Yeah,
That's the one. Yeah.
Wild jungle cat.
Yeah.
Price per pound. Although it should be kilos, but let's go with pound. Yeah, dude, it's $600 a pound minimum.
Really?
That's expensive, man. That's
ridiculous. That's ridiculous for nasty ass coffee.
Right.
I mean, it's supposed to enhance the flavor of the bean or some shit.
We're gonna be doing 24 packs of Rising Star because the new event has started, and we want to get that limited edition person.
There are so many things that are enhanced in flavor because of bacteria, so I can.
Oh yeah. And there's a lot of things that are created with bacteria, like yogurt, cheese.
So
sour cream, cottage cheese. It's all made with bacteria, but it's special kinds.
Yeah, and I mean, this cat has obviously got a special kind of bacteria in its stomach, right? So it's similar.
Plus, it's roasted. It is then roasted, and then you brew it, so it's killing off everything. It's using boiling water, and the roasting is killing everything else in it. So yeah, I guess it's.
Eternal Paw, thank you so much for the offer, and if I'm ever in Houston, I will hit you up, and I will find somewhere for us to go that is better than fucking Starbucks if you don't have something. Oh my god. Like you.
What show did I come on to tonight?
What is going on here, man?
What is going on here is we are changing shit up here on the fucking mountain. That's what. Oh, that's where Eternal Paw works. All right, we can't shit on Starbucks today. We have a Starbucks employee in the audience, just so y'all know. And one who doesn't drink coffee. Well, Eternal Paw, I guess you can be forgiven for working at Starbucks if you do not drink coffee. Although, I don't know if you can be forgiven for living if you don't drink fucking coffee. What the hell is wrong with you? Oh my god. Some people these days.
Where are you from, Demore?
I'm from South Africa.
I'm just playing, Paul.
Because of your name.
You, my boy.
It's definitely a French name.
Ouais, non, parce que je parle français, c'est pour ça que je te posais la question.
I only speak very little. Parlez-vous français? Very, very little. Very, very little. The nickname I got from a book written by Clive Barker. There's a character in there called Harry Damour.
That's good, new one.
That's where I got it from.
Ooh. Harry or Harry?
Harry Damour.
It would be funny if his name was Harry.
Harry Damour, yeah, sure.
Harry Love. Woo woo. What the fuck am I doing?
Okay, assets. We are going to claim this Milana. 3 non-coffee drinkers here. Wow. Oh my god. How do y'all function?
Oh my god.
I didn't have coffee until like the beginning of this stream today, and I had a headache all goddamn day because of it. Like,
were you being an asshole too? Like,
well, I mean that is my natural state, so.
Right.
And I don't know if I was more so because it was only me, but was I being an asshole to myself? Again, I usually am. So.
Yeah, me too. I mean. And plus, you know, like, I'm my own boss, so I'm also an asshole in that respect.
Right?
So it's just like...
I work for myself, and my boss is a real pain in my ass.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, I work for myself across 6 different businesses, so, like, Jesus, fuck.
And we had our power go out the other day, and since then, our AC has not worked.
That sucks.
I'm in Florida. Do y'all see the sweat on my motherfucking brow right now? My window is open. I got a fan running, and it is literally 12:33 in the fucking morning.
Last week it was almost 90 degrees. One day it got over 90 down where I'm at.
Damn. Fucking hell.
Plus the humidity. Plus it's humid.
Yeah, my sister-in-law lives in Florida in Shalimar, and I remember going there in, like, your American Thanksgiving is in November, right?
Yes. Yeah. Your Thanksgiving is what we call Columbus Day.
November 25th.
Yeah, we call your Thanksgiving... Your Thanksgiving is nothing to us, I think.
Yeah, our Thanksgiving is nothing in Canada. Canadian Thanksgiving is what Americans call Columbus Day, although now it is Indigenous Peoples Day.
And I call it Genocide Day, so...
Hey, I mean, that fits.
Everyone just leave the name of shit alone day. I mean, why do we have to keep changing the name of things that we've been calling it for so many years? Really, honestly.
Because reality is a social construct. that really silenced the room.
Yeah, I was silent. No, I'm concentrating. No, it's like, why, there's some things that just shouldn't have the names changed on.
Yeah.
Like in the United States, they shouldn't be changed in the names of roads, bridges, and schools that are like presidents' names like Washington and Lincoln on it.
I don't really give a shit, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't really have an opinion. Fucking names is. I mean, in all honesty, there are so many other more important things to fucking, worry about.
I've got 3/4 of a hive on all my accounts.
How many accounts do you have? Do you have like 50 of them?
Well, I mean, like I have Discord. I checked my hive. I have my hive wallet. I've got a.
It's all good, guys. I appreciate you.
For stored like a vault. I always do, but I don't have anything in either of those. I already used it. I have just enough for my hive power.
I honestly don't even know how to use Hive properly. I need Rick to be there telling me. Is it easy?
I mean, it's not that far off of Wax, really. Except Wax separates out like Hive use Hive power. It's all combined into one, more or less. And Wax they separate it out into RAM, net, and CPU. But they're more or less. I mean, they're related. I mean, they're not that far off of each other.
I have 4 Nightmare Packs, whatever that is.
I want those. That is the tower defense game packs, and And that's also SPS daily drops if you have them in your Splinterlands game account. If they're on your Hive engine, you're missing out on that.
Oh, I do have them. Yeah, that's why I get the drops of SPS. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
But also, yeah, I want those. I want those. I can't wait to fucking play that game.
Every time I look at my wallet, I have new random stuff in there, and every time I go somewhere, I find random rewards that I didn't even know I was getting and shit. And it's like, holy, what the hell?
Right? Isn't that a great feeling?
I mean, half the time it doesn't add up to really jack crap,
but it doesn't matter. You're just like, oh, cool, random free shit that is worthless now and will probably always be worthless. But hey, every once in a while, one of these things jumps up by 30 million% in a day, and
yeah, this is true.
Then it might not be worthless, or it might still be worthless. Like, I get things on Hive from liquidity pools that I'm, like, just barely in, that literally I've watched them go up multiple millions of percents, multiple days in a row, and they're still at 0.000.
Right, so I have 28.798 SIM, and that is in total worth 0.004 cents.
SIM is what you get from D-City, and yes, SIM is very, very worthless as an individual coin. Like, one of them is shit.
300
Does wax help at all, Rick?
Does wax help at all? Yeah, I can use wax. Yeah. I one of the things I will be doing is sending some wax over to Hive. It's where most of my profits are actually coming from that are going into Hive.
I've got like $4.
I mean, I will take it.
I have.
Daru, you're not involved on wax at all, right?
I have 0.43 wax.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's not, I mean, I don't need it right now, so it's available if you need it.
I'll take it.
You don't have to scramble to try to sell something or get, something up right away. Whenever you do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I will take it. Let me see if I have sold anything, actually, because I do have a bunch. Nice, I've got $5 on here. So that will help.
Yes, yeah, I know sometimes shit takes forever to sell, you know what I'm saying? So I don't need it right now. It's earmarked for something, but not for a while at least.
Yeah, I got you. I can get you back 5 wax. Make sure you get a little bit of a profit on it. Demore, are you in wax at all?
I am.
Okay, well, number one, I need your wax address in the chat because I need to send you my NFTs. And number two, what are you into on wax? Because I don't think that I knew that you were on wax, and maybe we can find some value there to help make this happen. I am more than happy to do so.
So I am on wax because of the Splinterlands adjacent thing that Dave already ran, but I don't do anything else on wax, to be honest with you.
Okay, fair enough, but counterpoint, still put your address in the chat because I'm still gonna send you my NFTs because I want you to have those. And then honestly, whenever you get additional,
What channel should I use, Rick?
the channel in the voice chat, top right corner when you actually are looking at who's speaking.
All right. Enter server again. Here we go. It doesn't work.
Oh no, yeah, no, I don't. I don't even know if I have the tip bot. There.
I'll just go to I'll just send a message to it and do it that way.
There you go. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was talking to Demore.
That's okay. Oh, that's my bad. That's my bad.
So Demore, what's your wax? Go ahead and drop it in there so that I know where to send you my logos.
Oh, am I sending it? Do you want me to send it to you? I can't send it. I had to send it to ZipCC first.
Just need to get to wax. I haven't been there in a while.
Oh, okay. You're working with it. Got it. Got it. Well, we are going to B-swap. We're going to swap.
Copy your address, Rick.
Wax Cloud Wallet, that's what we want, right? Yes.
Oh wait, Rick, you're in my server, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll just do it there. That'll be the fastest way. I'm trying to look up and it'll just be easier to do it there. Because I'm already halfway there. Let's see where it is.
All right, 46,000 Starbits traded for 0.73 Hive. Yee-hoo!
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
That's $8. That's all I could pull together. That quick.
It's all good. Now I just got to figure out how to get from Discord onto actual Wax.
Well, if you go to my server, because you probably just got a ping, and you right click on the tip CC that sent you the tip and go to message, you just type in $withdraw wax, and you just follow the steps.
Is the person you're making the trade with watching the stream, Rick?
He is live on The Voice with us.
Wait, who are you making the trade with?
Damore, the one with a Rooney as their profile.
This is so confusing. I'm like, really?
You're fucking confusing. How are you lost right now?
No, you want to know what's fucking confusing?
No one gave me that context at the beginning of
I provided everything loud and clear. I don't know how y'all missed out on that. Sorry, I guess, that you weren't paying attention.
No, sorry, not sorry, right?
It's all good.
Not sorry.
Alright, I gotta find...
Fucking Fraz made a fucking cheesesteak pack. And I love Fraz, but ever since he's made this fucking cheesesteak pack, all I've wanted is a fucking cheesesteak. I don't know where to get a good cheesesteak in Calgary.
There is my Wax Wallet address.
Thank you.
Sorry.
I mean, I guess I could have just done a withdrawal right to your wallet, but I didn't
Also,
think
I
about
might
that.
use the demo as well. Let's see. How do I do that?
Alright, okay.
Are you whitelisted, Rick?
On my NFTs? No.
Uncheck whitelist.
What?
He's not, no.
Oh. I'm still in the process of getting whitelisted, and I need to get whitelisted.
Going with Nefty first, get whitelisted on Nefty first is going to be easier and faster.
Oh, really? Because Atomic.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, yeah. It's 1,000 times easier to get whitelisted on Nefty blocks than it is on Atomic Hub. To get whitelisted on Atomic Hub, I literally had to sit at the computer almost damn near around the clock for 3 to 4 weeks, literally answering them as soon as I got a response on what I had to give them to do it, and they just still made me jump through hoops for that long. Everyone else I talked to told me that they took them like 3 to 6 months.
They just
Unless
sent
they
me
had like... But,
They just sent me a small list of shit to do and told me after that I could KYC.
yeah, that's what they did to me. That's what they do to everybody. You fill that out, and then they look at it, and they keep making you keep making edits on it and shit until it's just the way they want it. They literally make you jump through hoops, and sometimes it'll take them like every time you do one thing, it'll take them 4 or 5 days to respond.
Oh, that has not been my experience, but they can.
I mean, they may have gotten better. I got mine over a year ago. I got both my wallets over a year ago.
No, they're.
I don't know why this is...
Their fucking position on AI art chaps my ass.
Why is that?
They won't. Well, I mean, Say what?
I said, why is that? I don't know anything about it.
They won't whitelist a collection that just produces AI art.
Now, when you say AI, you mean stuff like Bored Apes or CryptoPunk, shit like that?
Stuff that's solely generated using AI, correct?
So like Node.js. To call on you use Node. You put like so many. You save your assets a certain way, and the code in Node.js combined. You connect it with a smart contract, and it pulls. It's like the way the Bored Apes were made. It uses like different assets and makes randomized images out of what assets you gave it, so that you can create unique and random.
Why is this telling me 0.11 is the max I can do
I've
there?
never worked with the actual I guess they're calling AI and generated NFTs.
Well, the shit like Mid Journey and Night Cafe. I have a friend who makes some pretty dope shit out of that, and they won't whitelist his collection even though all his drops sell out. So it's just like, who are they to decide what art is?
Why? I guess because they can't. I guess because they can't prove that it's not being copied or something. You know, because part of it you have to do is you have to show the original design files and shit.
Yeah. I sent them all that shit.
I don't know. I know for AI, I guess you wouldn't have that.
But you could literally fucking send a screen recording of yourself typing the prompt into the AI, and the AI generated. Yeah.
I mean, you're technically not wrong, but at the same point, is AI generated art technically actually art?
And you're not actually, and are you actually making it? Because that's part of the rules. You're supposed to be the one making it. Or someone in your group is actually making it. No. You're the one actually making art. AI is doing the work, not you.
What's the difference between an AI and a paintbrush? They're both tools. And even if that's the case, even if I was to grant you the predicate of your argument,
I mean, I think honestly, to be honest with you, I think it's more to control the economy so that people don't just generate hundreds of thousands of AI art and then on whitelisted laws and just dilute the market.
Yeah, my fucking issue is neither of those things, really. It's just, who the fuck is Atomic Hub to define what art is?
They're with the creators of Wax.
Yeah, the creators of Wax are a fucking mafia.
They're also the creators of EOS.
Yeah, who gives a fuck? The fucking Wax chain was created to launder money from fucking illegal gambling operations.
You can make your own Atomic Hub basically.
Yeah, anyone can.
Technically you could write mint do all the shit you can do on Atomic Hub or Nifty Blocks or anything on your own website. Then you wouldn't need to worry about whitelisting. No, the problem is it would still show up on Atomic Hub. Yeah, because of the way, and it would have a big red banner that says this is not a whitelisted collection.
Yeah, no, totally. And
I don't think that should be on there really.
In what way?
Maybe put a little asterisk by maybe put an asterisk or something by the collection name, and then at the bottom put they have to plaster a big ass red banner across the top of it. That's kind of like,
Scarlet letter shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's just you let everyone know it's not whitelisted or not verified, but you don't have to plaster it huge bright red right to the top that everyone that's the first thing you see.
It's kind of fucking.
I'm sorry. I mean, most people see that and they freak out because they think it's fake. Then.
Yeah.
But somehow, I mean, market that it's not whitelisted, but don't they make it too blatant and in your face.
There's a difference between making sure that it is known and using it as a scare tactic.
One color check mark for Nifty whitelist, and then they change to another different. If you have both Nifty and Atomic Hub, they have one for Atomic Hub, and then they have one if you're nothing. So it's just a little check mark by your profile name.
Right.
Damore, do you have any preference? Actually, I should have asked this before I swapped all my SPS into SwapHive. Do you have any preference for coins? DEC, SwapHive, SPS?
None at all. All of those will be fine.
Alright, then we'll just go ahead and do DEC.
So you guys are organizing a live trade for a gold foil. What now?
Commander Wraith.
NFT. An NFT.
Jeez. Run NFT.
Well, you asked. I mean, come on. You gotta define your terms.
What type of NFT in Splinterlands?
Oh, a wax NFT.
No, not a wax NFT. See, that's what you get for answering when you don't know.
Well, I didn't know Splinterlands was on wax. I thought it was on. I didn't know it was on Hive. I thought it was on wax.
Well, that is your fault for somehow talking trash about a game that you don't even know what blockchain it's on. It is wax related and adjacent, but it is on Hive.
You still have to pay a membership fee to play.
You have to buy your spellbook for $10.
There you go. Okay, yeah. That's what I meant.
And that comes with $3 worth of credits now.
That's not bad.
What did it come with before?
The right to play the game and jack shit else.
Sue them.
All three of my spellbooks came with 0 adjacent credits.
I don't think I got shit with my spellbook either.
You did. I know when you started. You got 3,000 credits.
Oh, 3,000 DEC.
No, 3,000 credits.
Credits.
Which is both better and worse than DEC.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It's better than DEC because it's worth more. Credits are what DEC is supposed to be worth. But it's worse because you can... Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the pennies. Okay. Yeah, I've had those.
Yeah.
You use those on Peak Monsters and Monster Market.
Yep. You can use them. You can also use those for like buying the Chaos Legion packs when they were available. You could buy them for 4,000 DEC, or you could buy them for 4,000 credits. You see why nobody spent credits on Chaos Legion?
Yeah. Wait, Chaos Legion packs are no longer available?
Nope. They are sold out as of last week.
Yeah. Oh. So when is the next set coming?
At least 3 months.
So they're not selling any packs for 3 months.
We still have Rift Watchers, although that money goes to the DAO. But yeah, we are selling no packs for 3 months, and that is going to be a yearly cycle. 9 on, 3 off.
That's interesting. I don't really see the rationale, but
I don't either, but they want to do it. So, okay. I mean, that is something that we don't have any control over, even if we wanted to, because that is thoroughly outside of DAO's purview.
yeah.
But yeah, also, all right. So Prime, I know your feelings on this matter. Crypto, I kind of know your feelings on this matter. But Demore, as a fellow Splinterlands TV streamer, I want to know, with this not being Splinterlands TV, how do you feel about the channel as a whole, and particularly your streams since the beginning of February?
Ooh, juicy.
So you're talking about the giveaways and what changes it's bringing about. Is that?
I did not say any of that. You went there immediately, although I'm not saying that it's not.
And yeah, look, I mean, it does certainly change the type of people that are watching, right? Because it's people there to get the card and potentially sell it, right?
Newen.
That's essentially. So yeah, it's not that fun. I hear you. What is nice is doing the giveaways, right? There are some really genuine people out there who deserve the prizes, and you know they're gonna be there watching whether you've got giveaways or not. Right? They're interested in the game. They're interested in you as a streamer, so they're gonna be there regardless. And it's nice giving prizes to those guys. What's
Absolutely.
not so nice is the guys that are trying to, you know, just milk the system and shit like that. That's
I
pretty
think
great.
we need to watch Splinterlands TV for maybe at least 4 hours a day while working. I haven't turned it on since like the second or third day of February, except for a few times Rick was on, because it's become fucking unbearable. The chat.
Newen, I want you in on this conversation. Seriously, hop in my Discord, join the voice chat in Roundtable Chat, please. I want to hear from you. the more Splinterlands TV we have on here specifically, the better I feel about this conversation. But yeah, honestly, it has become so much more about the giveaway than anything else, and that's a big part of the reason why I kind of stopped doing giveaways on my own channel. I still do them, but like they used to be the focus, and it was exactly dealing with a lot of bullshit surrounding the giveaways to the point where it just became tedious, and I stopped doing giveaways. And I watched my attendance just completely dwindle to next to nothing, and then kind of regrow from there. But the ones who are here now are actual fans. They're actual people. They're not here just to milk me for free shit and then cause problems in the process. And that's the biggest thing is I don't care. I'll deal with, the giving away shit is great. I love it. And making people happy, great. I love it. But the people that it draws in are just unpleasant to deal with.
Sadly, yeah, it does draw that crowd as well.
I can tell you one thing, guys, and I'm in no way affiliated with Splinterlands TV, but I stream and I give shit away on wax, and some of the wax prize grinders are a pain in the ass, but the Splinterlands prize grinders are the worst fucking pawn scum in existence. They're so fucking aggressive. It's like, fuck them. Fucking ruin the channel. I'm being very nuanced, I know. Like, they've literally made it unbearable. I've been subscribing to it since I started playing Splinterlands. Rick helped me build my first deck. I forget what he called, delegated me some cards. It used to be fucking great. Now it's just fucking unbearable. Even the hosts who are like, they seem like forced into doing these giveaways that they maybe want to do, but maybe don't want to do, but it feels like they're being pressured.
So I think there's a requirement that you have to do it. Maybe they feel obligated, sure, but I don't think there's a specific requirement.
No, there is not. But I will say on that, like, to be perfectly honest, my last couple of streams, I have not given away 5 cards. My last one, I got cut off 3 minutes early, and I was gonna do the last couple in the last minute, or the last closing minutes, just to to kind of also prove a point. But the one before that, I had a couple people start getting uppity in chat, and I'm not gonna drop names, but I'm kind of sick of repeat offenses from some of them, and like just causing problems in my chat to the point where it's like, all right, well, everybody else in the chat, you know who to thank for the fact that there will not be another giveaway happening right now. And it's.
Can I name it?
I'm not saying anything, so.
Say what?
I don't know who else was talking. Somebody else was talking.
No, I was just asking you, if I name a name, will you tell me if that person is in the chat?
I can say that I'm fairly certain nobody who is in question would be in the chat right now. Categorically.
No. They're a very notorious name in the wax space, and I wonder if he's always in the Splinterlands TV chat as well. JHU Leader? Oh.
Okay. Problematic, yes. This particular problem, no. Actually not involved. He wasn't even there.
Oh, he's a prick, though.
Yes.
Moving on.
Yes.
From my room. It's just fucking unbearable little shit. It's nice to be able to speak freely.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have it in for anybody, so I'm not gonna be the one naming names unless it's in a good way. But like, there are.
Well, I don't have it in for anybody either, but he's just an unbearable shit.
It's the same reason why, like, we all know that there's a zombie project on Wax that Rugged and I bought into and whatnot, and I try not to even, give them the negative press of actually saying their name, because no news is bad news, Like, fuck these people. I'm not even going to say their fucking name. Like, that's where it's at.
I want to know, though. Which rug could it be? There's so fucking many.
Oh, and well, I mean, it is being talked about in the chat, so if y'all are paying attention, y'all can put 2 and 2 together and get 69.
Oh, I'm actually not watching the stream because I'm in here and I forgot to turn it back on. But...
Way to help with the fucking algorithm, dude. Jesus.
Well, now I'm here. Oh, is that... I thought that was Neon Space. No, it's Nuon. Alright, let's see.
And Eternal? No, I guarantee you it won't be. You will never see me on Clip of the Week. Bushwhack, who's the guest? That's a loaded question.
Yeah,
Number one,
Number one,
why aren't you here? But number two, we got Demore and we got Bedago, Kevin, Prime Rogue, Carry the Zero. I don't know what the fuck you want to call him, but we got that guy over there who also has a great beard. And who apparently was going to talk and then decided that he'd rather go fuck with Ursula instead. I don't know what just happened there, but how are you doing today, Bushwhack? We are trying to make a trade happen right now, working on putting some things together for a gold foil Grandmaster Wraith, and then we have another gold foil Grandmaster Wraith on the way coming in, and Full House nothing. We had 2 more people in when we launched, and that was hella fun, and we got room for you if you want to come and join. And we have been talking about the prize culture on Splinterlands TV, and what are your feelings on that? I noticed that
Rick, I lied to you.
You lied to me? That's ongoing. What?
I did have the stream going, just in another window.
Haha.
I wasn't fucking with the algorithm.
Well, I appreciate you, my brother.
I was feeding the algorithm.
I appreciate you, my brother.
I was multi-tabbing you, Rick.
Now, you know what would have been even better? If beside it, you had it going on YouTube, too.
Oh, you know what? I can do that.
Because that's where I really need the help, is on the YouTubes.
Does the YouTube's pay us the monies?
The YouTube's pays the much better monies once the YouTube pays the monies, and the YouTube's doesn't pay the monies until...
We need to get to the point where the YouTube's plays the monies.
Yeah, exactly.
Less
And...
of a delay than the YouTube, right?
Huh?
Is there less of a delay on the YouTube?
I don't know, I'm not there.
Because I'm watching both, and it really seems like it's cleaner on YouTube.
Oh, that might be. Boom! There we do, something major so that you can time the delay.
Delay on Twitch is about 10 seconds normally, right?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Where's Stone, by the way?
Huh? I have no idea.
Where's Midnight?
I'm checking to the same.
You know that night that we monopolized your stream while you were sculpting? And Stone and I were having a conversation and testing StreamYards on my thingy? On my channel? But I wasn't even live? Does that ring a bell?
Yeah.
Yeah, we ended up doing an unintended 3-hour AMA about Respawn. It was actually very fun.
Yeah, I ended up hearing more of that than I think I was intended to, but it was all good. It sounded like y'all were having fun. And yes, here is the program that I was using. or I should say the website that I was using to make those, and I will show y'all the roster. By the way, Demore,
Yeah.
would you be interested in anything from the upcoming games that I am working on to bridge the gap for what I owe you for the Wraith?
How liquid are those things? Will I be able to sell?
Zero.
I'm not really playing anything else, to be honest with you.
Fair enough. Zero market value right now, but everything has drops associated with it, which will be of various liquidity as time progresses.
Okay.
If the answer is zero interest, then that's cool.
How much of a portion are we talking about? How many dollars? I mean, if it's like $10, yeah, sure. We can definitely talk about it. If it's like $40, maybe not.
No, I'm only. Let's see, how much short on card value? We got 109 that I'm happy to give you in card value.
109. So that's $20 short.
And then let me check B swap here.
Short. Okay, that's a little bit more than I was thinking.
And then I got $730 worth of DEC.
730 with DEC. Okay, all right. So that takes it down to almost $10. Yeah, that sounds closer to reasonable.
Alrighty. Demore is the IGN I'm sending to.
Yeah, indeed. But let's have a look at the spreadsheet first, so we can have a look at the numbers before we start sending stuff.
Okay.
Let me just finish this game. Sorry.
All good. All good.
Yeah. How much have we changed from my original assessment when it comes to the cards?
Your total is, or from, I still have the prices as you laid them out, and the total of that minus the ones that I put to the side is 109.09, as you can see on the screen if you're looking.
I need to focus on something for a sec.
So we still got the Grandmaster Wraith double, and then Mortalis, and then the Quicks.
Yep.
So that's one of each of those, right?
2 Wraith, 1 Immortalis, 1 Quicks, yes.
Okay, and then 3 Demon Shark, 1 Eyes of the Fanged, 1 Desert Dragon, 5 Watercallers, okay.
And I'm pretty sure that those are all at they're already leveled up, right? It's, well, probably not the 2 10-E strikers, but
some of them are not, yeah. Some of them are like 1 BCX.
also I will send you everything that I can right now, but some of it is probably going to be locked, and then I'll send it to you in 5 days. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's no stress about that. Okay, so there's the total at the top. All right, so 116, and then an extra 8,800 DC. That's $7. Is that right?
Yep, 7:30.
7:30. Which takes us up to 116.39 plus 130. 123. That's pretty decent. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that.
Alrighty. You can send the Wraith to Rick Wins again, please. It's this.
Chat as well.
Yeah, coming right now. It is the account that all of the other cards will also be coming from. All my owned cards. I almost want. Why is it so quiet? God damn.
Because you yelled at me last time I talked.
I was not yelling at anybody. I apologize for causing that.
I'm fucking with you, Rick.
I've been hearing yelling.
You've been hearing yelling.
I yell at games. I don't yell at people. That is a lie, but it's a goal. It's a goal. Wow, that killed the conversation real quick too. Wait, you're a streamer. You're not allowed to have flaws. You have to be perfect.
I'm trying to watch what you're doing and then read this shit over here.
Well, why are you reading shit, man? Oh, what the fuck?
No, I'm reading a smart contract. I'm trying to figure. I'm just trying to decipher cards coded.
Okay, I'm gonna slide this over here, and then I'm gonna put
I
this
guess
here.
I could just deploy it on Wax testnet. See, and it would tell me exactly what if it's doing what I think it's doing. But fuck it, I'll play doing that.
Well, I know what the smart thing is and how I can do this in a more reasonable and more expeditious manner, but I would like, and in fact, indeed, prefer to say, fuck that shit. I'm doing things my way. Is that about a correct summation of the circumstances, my friend?
That's kind of what I do. I mean, like most people, like when I trade my coins anyway, like I needed wax the other day, and I had XLM, this real cheap to move, and if I went right to buy, I had to sell XLM for Tether and then buy wax, right? But if I sell the XLM for Bitcoin and then use the Bitcoin to buy wax, I pay 0 fees. Really? So I trade. That's what I go. Most people would go to Tether first, but if you could, but I find if you're moving that quick, it's not going to matter because the price isn't going to change that fast.
Yeah.
But most people wouldn't go to Bitcoin and then something else.
Hell, I have no problem whatsoever of being paid in Bitcoin at any time for any reason. Like, you want to pay me in Bitcoin rather than the bank? Let's fucking do this.
That's why I get my Twitch payments come in and I move them to Bitcoin, right away and get a bonus for doing that.
How? What?
I have a crypto card that they send my Twitch payment goes right to. Every day, for every $20 I move over it every day, I get a little diamond thing, a little star or diamond, whatever the fuck the fucking thing is, a diamond. I turn it in and you get like 15 cents. But while I'm sitting there holding my Bitcoin and not using it for anything, I can stake it for up to I think 6% right now.
Staking, we don't know what that is. That sounds like meat. We don't eat meat. We're vegetarians here.
12%, but that's a little, then I gotta, it's just easier to leave it there, and it's there. Because that's how I buy. I have a bank. That is my bank. That's how I buy everything is with crypto.
Oh, why am I lying? I don't know what you're talking about. Why I'm lying.
Everything with it. I don't have a bank.
Dude, fuck banks. Like, you're better off without it.
I know, but I mean,
All right, Damar.
it does make it difficult sometimes because you know if you have cash you have to put on there.
Oh, it makes it hella difficult because banks intentionally made that shit fucking difficult. I get it. I have a bank not because I want to, but because
Well, no, it's not the banks. It's you can't. You don't have when you have with the card I have. You have no bank. If
this
you
motherfucker.
have no bank, you're screwed because there is no physical place to go to, and you can't use ATMs like you can with or go to Walgreens like you can with some of those prepaid cards. But if you have to do cash, you can either find someone that has that has an account that they'll let you do it, or you can get one of those prepaid cards. So there's still a lot that work. But anything that comes in as a direct payment, like a direct deposit, like your paycheck, Twitch payments, anything like that, I use direct deposit right in like a regular account. And until January, I was getting free Spotify Premium
Fucking.
and Netflix and Prime.
With what again is this shit?
Crypto.com. It's called a Crypto.com account.
Crypto.com. Is that available?
Yeah, you want. It's available almost worldwide. There's like 130 countries, something like that now. But you can use it worldwide in almost any country that accepts Visa. You can use it, but some countries are still not allowed to get it because of their identification status. Like Nigeria can't get it, Somalia can't get it. I mean, maybe just because they're pirate countries or I don't know. But you want the link? I'll drop it.
No, well, do you have a referral, or is it just...
I have not, Eternal Pot. I have not.
So you get your $25.
Sweet, give me the referral. I'm gonna sign up and give it a try if it
They
works.
stopped paying me a long time ago.
The issue on my end is that it's the Canadian banks.
But you know what? There's a couple that you get like find up one of the prepaid ones. Usually any one of the visas work the best because it is a visa.
Oh, yeah. But that sounds like a
All right, for real though, I need this. There's got to be a better way than this.
You can
Okay.
use PayPal. Yeah, you can transfer from PayPal into you just transfer.
Okay,
from
we're on
PayPal
Rick Wins
into a
again.
fiat
We're gonna go
wallet,
my
and then
decks,
Just buy from there.
and we're gonna
And
do
if you buy
this.
from your fiat wallet, there's no trade fee on anything. There's no buy fees. You can swap between coins with no fee. And you can send to anyone else with the card for no fee instantly.
But I wonder if they accept Canadian dollars. Cause
Yep. You can like let's say when I go back home over to Europe
We're just
and
gonna,
it's the euro. I just go to the app and I tap a button and I say I change it from U.S. dollars to euros and it'll automatically convert everything and give me the current price of crypto in euros. If I travel
Hey.
over to England, I can change it to pound. And when I pay for something,
Everybody in the
it's automatically
audience.
converted for me. I don't have to do jack shit. Yeah.
you drop your
I'm looking for it.
Why is this?
I've got it in my server. I have to scroll up to find it.
PayPal rapes me.
Oh, I know it does. I know it does. This one, even if you don't. There it is.
Even if you don't, actually, you want this one. I don't have the other one
I need
handy.
to send like 500 USD, and it or something.
y'all hear
like
them
that.
now?
I forgot what the exact amount was.
I can't
And
believe
it
it's
charged
been
me,
quiet
I
this
think,
entire
a
fucking time. I'm
$23
so
fee,
sorry.
and
Holy
it charged
shit.
me 10%
Can y'all hear them now?
on the fucking exchange rate.
Ah, shit. I didn't mean to send the whole link, but oh well. I was trying to delete it down, but for some reason my
Been buying
keyboard wasn't
Bitcoin
responding.
games.
And then I meant
Now
to
you hear
hit
them just
backspace
fine?
and I hit enter
Okay.
instead.
What about me? Can you still
But the
hear me? Got real loud for
referral
a second.
is
and then
that
I turned it
BQ at
back
the
on.
end.
Okay.
BQN whatever.
Okay.
Now the one thing I do
I think we're
recommend
good.
is that you use the virtual card on their through the app until you have at least the I think it's right now it's at 400.
Can barely hear me.
Dollars worth of Chronos. To stay,
Okay, how about now?
When you do that, you order your card.
Can you hear me now? Do you hear them again?
400, 4,000, 40,000, 400,000.
I'm also being quiet so that I'm not interrupting them while they talk. Can you hear me talking to you like this?
You can get a plastic card for free.
No
You
change.
mistake anything,
Okay.
but you get no bonuses. However, your first card is free. If
Hey,
you spend
guys.
400, that first card is metal and it's free.
Hey guys, just 1 second. I'm just testing different volumes for the.
Oh, all right, my bad.
Continue.
But yeah, it's I mean, I love it. I've had it for 4 years.
Okay, so you're hearing them way louder than me when I'm talking to you like this?
It's phenomenal. I love it. It's better. I have the Binance one, I have the Coinbase one, and this by far kills. I mean, just kills them. Maybe not. There are some features that either went away or they're not. They Binance has that they don't. That would be nice to have.
That honestly sounds like it's perfect. Like I can just talk with you guys while the conversation is going on around me, and I can pipe up and talk to them. Right? Like, is that exactly how this is working? That's fucking great.
Just because I don't feel like trying to get exact sometimes. And as soon as I go to check out and I know that the amount I gotta pay, I can move that exact amount of crypto over to the card and use it in.
Does this sound legit to you guys?
That way, if the prices change, like, because I've had it where I left for like Walmart, it was let's say
I
Bitcoin
really
was
like this
25,000.
guy.
When I got to, by the time I got done shopping, Bitcoin had
But a
jumped
lot
to
of times it
26.5.
seems like he sells
Well, if I traded it in when I
dreams.
left my house, I lost out on some. I'd have to use more of my Bitcoin.
So I want to listen
so
very
I usually
closely to
wait
what he
until
says.
I'm
I
ready
really
to
like
use
him.
it
He's
to
a
move it.
good
That way
guy.
it is what it is. And sometimes you lose out, yeah. But more
I
often
don't
than
want to
not,
call
you end up-
anything
you end
out
up
when
coming
it's
out
like
ahead.
suspicions.
Right.
You know?
So you don't maintain
Like, I don't
a
have any
periodic account
proof.
at all anymore?
I'm happy to
I
support
have
his
no bank account
projects.
at all. That is my bank inside.
But I'm
It's
not
got
willing to
fiat
commit
wallet, it's got
fully
a crypto wallet, it's got
I don't
like 5
know.
wallets and some different type of wallets inside
You know?
of different things. But I can get direct deposit to
I
it.
love Faded Monsuda.
You can connect. They have a virtual
do you
debit card, so you don't
not?
even have to have the physical one.
Are you trying
anymore.
to get out of Monsuda?
That's why I asked, because the first card they send you, there's no charge for.
I would gladly trade like Forsaken for
metal or from one tier of metal, the metal card to
not
the next tier,
Forsaken, but
you have to pay $50. If you lose a card, it's $50. So, but your first one is free. So use the virtual one until you have enough to stake, so at least you can get a metal card. When you stake, you can unstake in 3 months and get that money, or 6 months, excuse me, and get that money back. But you lose the rewards that go along with it, but you get to keep the card.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not, you're not losing the money.
No.
But
You're not
it's
playing
just
wax.
locked for
These
6
are all
months,
cards
but
you want.
get,
Gotcha.
It's just really cool. You have a metal card too. Not many people have a metal debit card.
Yeah, we can work something out.
And then it's
We can work something
you
out.
pay with
Indeed.
almost any crypto in there, or if it's not one they allow you to use,
You're in
swap
my
it to one they
Discord
do.
already, right? If
And
not,
write it.
bang
Do it for
DC. That gets you the link. Join my Discord.
Can't believe I fucking do QIC. That's a pain in the ass, though.
You know what? The KYC, it's not like normal KYC.
Then it's not KYC.
If you're the U.S. is the fastest, and it takes about maybe 10 or 15 minutes, but they tell you 24 hours. Europe takes the longest. It's sometimes 2 days.
Holla at me on there, Paul. Let's make it fucking happen. Like,
it's been within an hour. Because they're just checking your nationality and making sure that you used a valid ID and just didn't make a fake one.
Oh, I gotcha.
They're not actually, because they don't report you to your country's tax agency. They don't do none of that bullshit. They want to know that because the U.S. citizens are blocked from a lot of shit that everyone else in the world gets.
all right, guys. Can we just standardize this then? And so that's not KYC. That's just CYA.
Yeah. Okay. Basically, yeah. But it still uses it, like if you get locked out, you forget if you forget a password or something. Or
Yes,
you get
Eternal
locked
Paw,
out because
go
you
ahead and
entered
drop
in
your
a,
address in the chat, and I will get it.
authentication
I
code
will
too
find
many
it.
times. They do require you to have that same ID to get back in. So there is some level of identification, but not really. I mean, really, they put your name on your card, but you typed that in when you signed up.
Yeah.
Other than that, they don't report to your tax agency. They just give you the paperwork to do it. Kind of like if you're a waitress, if you're dumb enough to report your tips, you're a fucking moron.
Mm-hmm.
It's
they report some of them automatically.
well, your credit card tips, yeah. But if you're reporting your cash tips, you're a fucking moron.
Oh yeah.
I mean, to an extent, there is some times in our tax code where you want to report if you report just a little bit, you actually get a bigger refund.
Yeah, no, I'm fully aware.
So I can see claiming some of them because your credit card tips might not have equaled enough.
And let's not get
with
started
this.
on the entire tipping bullshit, because out of those
this
tips,
thing here is the same thing. If you don't claim it, they don't do nothing about it.
no. But also, out of say you tip.
Only downside, no call support either. It's all email or chat.
Say you tip 20%. She's got 5% that is coming out for the rest of the staff, in addition to however much is being taken for taxes.
That's if they're doing tip share.
No, that's not tip share. That is what almost all restaurants are doing this nowadays, and this is the reason why I finally got out of restaurants. They are more and more, it's almost everywhere now, that they're taking a percentage of your sales out of your tips as a waiter, or not out of your tips, but out of your pay as a waiter, and that is distributed to other people even if they're not there. Like at my last place, I'm not even going to talk about another place where someone I love is currently working, but
it was more of what they did was they put all the tips into one pool, and then it got divided based on how many hours you worked.
Yeah,
So
except most places it's just
you got the same percentage share based on your hours as everybody else. Everyone got an even share of everything.
where I worked when it is my channel.
That place sucks.
Yes, it does.
No, the one that put all the tips in one big pot and then distributed it based on how many hours you worked.
That is also bullshit and should, quite frankly, not be legal.
I got stuck working the fucking busy hours where you work short little 4, 5, 6 hour shifts, not even 4 hours usually. Busy as fuck, shitloads of tips, but you didn't get fucking hardly any of them because you didn't have that many hours. The people that work the slow at time, they'd be working like 8, 10 hour shifts and it'd be dead, but they end up with the majority of the tips. It sucks.
I
And they didn't pay well either.
Okay, Demore, I'm honestly glad that I can't get the gold foil wraith right now, Demore. It's somewhat anticlimactic, but the fact that I can't send you most of my shit for 5 days either is also anticlimactic. So it works for me, it works for you. I'm glad to get that settled. Everything will be sent to you as soon as possible.
I think so. When's that?
I've cancelled the rent, so it'll be available in 3.5 hours.
I am making a deck to then make it a whole lot easier to go in and cancel the rent on all of them and unlock the cards.
Okay.
So some of it is locked, and I'll have to unlock it. Everything is set to 5 days. So.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
But
I just need to enter my residential address.
I'm glad that we actually got it ironed out, and yeah, whenever it comes, if you wait until I send the rest of it, I don't care. I will begin using it as soon as I get it, but I will understand if you want to wait as well. Either way, I will send you the DEC right now.
Okay. Sweet. Thanks, man.
I'm just sending 8,800 to Demore.
Damore, yes, everything to Damore. That's the only account I have. I don't have another Splinterlands account.
Why not? Let's talk about that, actually. Let's take the discussion in that direction.
My Hive, the wallet I have for that Hive faucet that you were using last year. I had a wallet just for that.
Okay, awesome.
I don't even know how much is in there.
So, look, I'm keen to actually start up a bot, but
yes,
I want to start with either Archmage or Xbot, and both of those cost a fair amount of dollars to get.
This is true, and there's
not much Hive in there at all.
There's not even a discussion there, my man. That discussion is, there is now a clear victor.
Oh, right, okay.
Xbot is the clear victor. It is better than Archmage. It is far superior in terms of gameplay, and Archmage takes a part of your prizes. Xbot does not. Xbot is just the fucking token.
Okay. Yeah, well, either way, I mean, I need to buy the token, right? So,
Yes, I am in the market for a token. That is the next thing that I need to do.
Yeah, no, I definitely want to get an export token.
I believe it was Bushwhack who gave me the Xbot Lite token that is currently running Get Good Scrub. And by the way, let's just go ahead and check on this shit, which I have not checked in quite a while. But I actually need to set this one as the bookmark instead. Alright, last couple of days we got Fungus Flinger. I think that is actually a brand new unlock for this account. We got Venari Marks Rat, finally. And we got Wily Kaioshin. I believe all three of those are brand new unlocks for our jackpot account. Like, this is literally the only cards this has are the cards that it was sent for the jackpot, which were not claimed, which means the only summoner it had for the longest time was Sloan, and really didn't have any other white cards to go with it, just Sloan. And then after a while I delegated it some extras once I started, consolidating all of my cards on my rental account and then delegating cards to my main from there. I realized I had some extra copies of random shit that I could send over just to make a bot happier if I did happen to run one. And then when I was gifted the token, I was super happy those were there, and I sent over a few other things, and it's really running on a very piece of shit cobbled together deck and starting to put together a deck out of soulbound cards, because if you see this, like, these are not nothing.
They're not. I mean, in my opinion, the soulbound cards is definitely able to play on its own, right? Just that.
The only thing is, if these cards were not soulbound, would this by rote be anything different? I mean, does the fact that I can't sell this Lob Lowland actually change, at its heart, what this progression means for a bot farm? Is very limited input and just let it go. And it might not be very good at first, but it's going to start picking up weapons as it goes, which is the appeal of the game. Let's be real. Does it fundamentally change based on the fact that they're soulbound versus if they're not?
I don't believe it does, honestly. I don't really think that this was a very good gimmick to curb bots. Honestly, I don't think it. I think this is a failed attempt.
Do you honestly, you know what it kind of makes me want to do? And I'm not sure if I have mentioned this once before, and it was in a private message with somebody who is here and is welcome to speak up if they choose. But I'm kind of honestly kicking around the idea, first time ever mentioned in this live, and I'm not even recording it. So if you want to, that's on you, whatever. I'm thinking about starting up a bot farm.
Oh, yes.
I am really, really thinking about just, okay, so put in $10 for an account, or $10 for the spell book, and however much for Xbot Lite token. fire it up, have it start renting whatever it needs, and we spend probably 10, 15, however much dollars put into it for the first few seasons to get it going until it's got something cobbled together. It's not going to take much. Xbot is fucking amazing. We let it go. As soon as it's paid for itself, we take that out, we start up another bot. Same damn thing. As soon as it's paid for itself, take it out and just feed it. Feed it. Feed it. Feed it. Eventually they start doubling, eventually they start tripling, and I mean, the way these cards drop, if you're lucky, you can get some of those turnarounds happening really fucking quick.
Sure.
If you're not, I mean, it is what it is. But, I mean, with all this focus on getting rid of the bot farms, and look how much progress it has made.
Very little, to be honest.
Very little. It's going to take a long time to pay for itself. I don't think it does, to be perfectly honest. I don't think it does.
I don't think so.
What? You don't think it pays for itself?
Soulbound affects the bots in any way. Yeah, I don't think so either.
No, Eternal Paw said that that's going to take a long time to pay for itself, as in, once you spool it up, trying to get back that initial $10 plus at least 20. I'm pretty sure that Xbot Lite tokens are more than 20, but that's, I believe, what they were released at. Don't quote me. I'm probably wrong somewhere along that line, if not everywhere. Xbot Lite token is $40 right now and only going higher. So, I mean, I need 2 or 3 more of them like ASAP. To get it going. But yeah, that's the problem. But no, also, I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be Xbot Lite, because for what I'm talking about, it doesn't need to be at that level. Like, obviously, it's not that hard to make a good bot. What we need is another new good bot. So, you know,
we need more competition in the bot.
We do need more competition in the bot area. We need to find somebody who's got an up-and-coming bot that would like some exposure, and we need to give them some goddamn exposure by running their shit for free and seeing how well it works. What's good, Noob Man Co? Know any devs looking to peddle a brand new Splinterlands bot that kicks some ass? Because I'm looking to show one. Can't transfer tokens now. Tokens have to be staked to play. I knew that because I had to stake the token that I have, which is fine. It's fine. I'm not talking about transferring tokens. I'm talking about, even in spite of everything that has been done to curb bot farms, I believe it can still be profitable, and I want to start trying to show that by doing one.
I think even the new ECR system is more beneficial to the bots.
Honestly, I think you are correct about that, because since ECR was changed to energy, I've been getting my ass handed to me. I touched diamond for 1 fucking second, and I did not advance, and I lost the next 5 games in a row. Like, I have been getting fucking smashed. And it's because, you know, I feel, in all honesty, the bots are just playing, you know, now they're paying, you know, 75 or basically 75 matches a day. Huh?
Do you think they're spending the DEC for the extra 50 energy?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
I want to see those metrics actually. Do you know, does anybody know, challenge to the chat and the chat, find me that number. I want to put it on a spreadsheet. Let's go.
Well, Hawks did no, was it Hawks or was it Tails? It's either Hawks or Tails. They did a calculation recently on one of the videos.
I had heard it being done on a random when I was listening and only paying half attention, but had Splinterlands on for the noise. binges. I do that all the time.
If I can find it here.
Sheet.new.
Is buying energy worth it? There it is. Let me find the exact spot for you.
If I had the time to play more, I would absolutely love to buy energy. It doesn't make any sense except maybe in bronze. Okay, fair enough. Hot takes from the chat. I am willing to listen because I have not gotten to the point where I can experience, nor even fucking close. I've hit 50 multiple times, and it has nothing to do with the new system itself. It is just, I totally have been super busy with IRL shit lately, and I would have been at 100% ECR anyways, which is why I need a bot on my maiden fucking account. I don't actually intend to fully bot it, but I wanted something that's not going to let me go above fucking 20 or 40 energy.
So I've shared the spreadsheet, not the spreadsheet, the YouTube video. So he worked it out at a champion level, right? So it is the most expensive of the choices, right? And you know, the cost per match is basically 30 almost 31 cents or 30 and a half cents US.
Okay.
And your wins, and that's if you win 100%, right? So that's 24 cents per win.
Oh, okay.
That you're getting back. So you're making a loss there, basically. If you're looking at a lower win rate, 60%, then it's going to be even worse than that. So yeah. But
okay.
It's pretty informative.
Yeah, fair enough. I personally, I have not actually spent any DEC, but again, I have not been able to burn the energy I get, so...
yeah, that's my case as well, right? I don't have enough time to play, or at least I never have, so for me it's kind of ideal. And I love the fact that we're now earning 100% in every match instead of...
That right there. That right there is exactly why I feel like it benefits the bots, because, well, yeah, now they don't get to play 3,000 games, blah, blah, blah.
Sure.
Now every single game that they play is at 100%, which means now they're not focused on optimizing just quick as fuck, boom, 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 boom. They're focused on every single game counts, go for the win. And that has changed how the bots are actually functioning. And therefore, you know, a lot of us, I think, have kind of gotten complacent in our bot strategies when we are getting into battle and fighting against what is more likely than not a bot. And I feel like that is a difference also because of the fact that, yeah, the bots don't get to play as many games. You are more than likely playing against a real person, which is probably why I have been getting my ass fucking whooped, because I'm so conditioned to playing against bots, and I have not adopted as well to, you know, the change in the meta. Noobman Co. is asking to interrupt for just a moment with a question that is not about Splinterlands. Go ahead, and I know we have a delay, so it's probably going to take about 10 seconds for the follow-up. But, how are y'all doing tonight? Coffee.
Yeah, deal with that question first and then we'll segue.
Yeah, but somebody has something about which we can bullshit while we are waiting for the... Can you help me to change your Hive username in Twitch? Absolutely. So, when I say bang, I mean exclamation point. AE, shift, and 1. Bang.
Oh, what I mean when I say
In concept of Twitch commands, yes, the fuck it is. Shut your mouth. I'm instructing here. Bang. Set name, no space, and then a space, and then your Hive username. Thank you, Bushwhack, for the demonstration.
Alright, after I spend time with my girl, as you say.
All right.
I'm
Have a good
back
one.
In about 45 minutes. You still planning on being on?
If I'm on, I'm on. If I am not, then I am gone.
Well, that's some really, really good planning, Rick. I mean, seriously, the diligence of that planning is just fucking...
How likely do you think it is that I am not on air at 2:30 in the morning?
Well, I don't know. My 2:30 in the morning is in 3 hours, so...
I will also bid to you, remember what day it is, sir.
Is this the day you're on at 6 a.m. my time? Or your time?
No.
No?
No.
It's currently Sunday, and it's probably Monday for you.
It is Monday morning. What happens on Monday morning? Remember how we tried to mint my NFTs on a Monday morning?
Say that again?
Do you remember how we tried to mint my NFTs on a Monday morning? On a Sunday night?
Oh, yeah.
And then we tried to mint them and you couldn't join me live because you were with Fraz. Right? And then
I don't remember that. But okay.
And then you couldn't join me because I was on Splinterlands TV. And so then after Splinterlands TV, then I had to come back onto my own channel afterwards and get my stuff minted.
Yes, now I remember that.
So what's gonna happen in 45 minutes?
You're gonna go take a shit.
No, I'm gonna be getting off of this stream to get ready for Splinterlands TV for 2 hours there.
You're gonna take a shit and then go on Splinterlands TV.
I may or may not take a shit.
Yeah, you should.
You should, obviously. You're the one that has it on your mind. Are you implying that I have not shat today, good sir?
Me neither. And I was in the bathroom earlier and I was looking and I was like, oh, the toilet paper roll is empty. But I don't remember emptying it. And no one else uses that bathroom. So,
yes, Noobmanco, that is exactly it. That is what you write, and then put in your name after that. Bang, set name, space, your name.
I'm not sure having me, Richard.
No, not Richard. Just Rick. Thank you.
Yeah, I know. I was fucking with you. Sorry.
Kevin Chard.
See you in a bit, man.
Have a good one, my friend.
Laters. Yeah. Cheers.
Oh, shit. Did Bushwhack actually join us in fucking chat and not even say hello? Y'all let this happen. What the fuck? Y'all are supposed to be my friends. Hello, Bushwhack. Welcome.
Morning. How are you?
Holy fucking shit. Y'all, this is amazing. Did you just join us, or how long have you been here and I didn't notice?
Maybe like 30 minutes.
Right.
Oh my fucking god, are you serious? Have you been contributing?
I just enjoyed it. I didn't say anything. I didn't realize I had to.
Oh no, you don't have to, but like I'm just surprised that nobody said anything that like somebody new has joined the chat, because I would have liked to have welcomed the somebody new to the chat. I'm just not actually paying attention to the Discord window, so sorry about that. But welcome. How are you doing tonight? What are your opinions on this whole bot farm shit? Do you think it is a feasible thing to attempt right now moving forward?
Like, the way I feel of anything in regards to Splinterlands, you just have no idea what the hell they're going to do in the future, so it's kind of hard to call it either way.
Okay. What are your thoughts on my potential new game? Have you heard anything about it? or based on what you may or may not have heard, what are you interested in and not?
The last I heard, you were just talking about making a game. I don't know if you made any more headway on it than that. I know you sent some.
I'm still nothing official, but I'm, in the process of putting together a team and putting together ideas, and I've got a pretty significant concept and lore to, work off of and develop with, and things are getting kind of exciting. Maybe everybody is sleeping. I don't think so, but maybe.
I just got back.
Yep.
I'm just trying to listen and try to catch up where you are. I missed a little bit. I was on the phone.
So this new game, are you developing it yourself, or?
I'm looking for a dev, but it is kind of based on the world that I have been building for over 20 years. And the starter game, because my visions for a game that is actually like the main game associated with it are pretty huge, and I'm honest, I could not do something like that and do it justice from where I am starting from right now. But the first one I feel like is still going to be fitting to the world itself, and basically it's going to be a dungeon crawl style. And there's going to be 5 different dungeons, and you get to do each of them once a day, but you have to unlock each subsequent one through your progress in different ones, so you have to progress kind of through the ability to do each dungeon, and each dungeon, as you kind of go through it, is unlocking more and more of the lore of the planet. I've got a 350,000 year story to tell, and you're going to see that kind of progress through the eyes of the elder dragons that are basically the reason in and of themselves why the world is a cube. You're going to see 5 of them, and then there's another one, which is actually the one kind of on the main side that is kind of left out of this, at least for now.
Have you been watching Luke's Twitter? He's doing a boot camp thing right now. He was designing a game himself that kind of resembles that could be used in a dungeon crawler type game.
I actually had Luke on, and we were talking about his project when it was in the early stages. I did not know he had made such great progress on it. I will definitely reach out to him again and make sure that I take a look at his newer stuff. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I don't think he's got a complete game or anything like that. And he's also doing a boot camp right now, so I highly doubt he has a lot of free time. But
oh yeah, no, he's.
The game anyway.
Yeah, he's been on that journey of kind of getting his code and legs under him, and it sounded like he was doing really well when he and I were talking, and I'm excited to see him. It sounds like he's doing well enough to start bringing people on under him. That is fucking magnificent for him, and shout outs to Luke. Somebody in the mods, please give Luke a shout out in my chat.
Oh, I'm not on Twitch.
Oh, Noob Man, you don't have to send shit, but thank you so much. I'm a vampire. I don't sleep at night. No, seriously, why do you think this is the hours I stream? And this is something that honestly is in contention.
It's the only time it's not 90 degrees.
I'm so conflicted about this. I might be significantly changing my streaming schedule soon. I might be there are a lot of things with the channel that are going to be in flux over the next little bit. The way I do things might change, my schedule might change. I'm going to be testing a lot of different things out, but one thing is for certain is everybody in the chat, drop your wax address right now. Everybody on the call, drop your wax address in the chat here if it's not already there. Damore, I got yours. Because I'm going to mint more NFTs that are just going to go to the people who were here tonight. And that's it. And believe me when I say that everything that I mint, one way or another, will have future utility in other ways.
You could always use Nifty to make a drop and just put these addresses as a whitelist.
That is exactly what I was planning to do. I just had to collect the addresses.
Send it individually to people.
Actually, hey, this is actually going to be the first thing that you're going to do. So I'm going to have you go ahead and collect the addresses, all right?
Telling me?
Yes. Yeah, you offered to do this kind of stuff, so this is the first one. I'm going to put you to the test and collect all of these addresses, and I'm going to send you what to do, and you're going to drop one to every one of these addresses. I want number 1, number 11, and Kevin wants number 13.
Okay, hold on. Oh, someone's grabbing 13. Fuck, alright. Dodogo? Is that right?
Yes.
Is he still here?
He will be back in a bit.
Which one do I use? Which one do I use? He put 2 in.
You can send his to me, and I'll make sure that he gets it.
Okay.
That way I know it goes to the right one, because I don't know which one he would prefer it sent at. So.
Well, I mean, all the ones he sent the one 3 times. The only one once, so I'm gonna guess it's that one. But
all right, go for it.
Now, the difficulty in getting specific mints like that's a little.
You can also just send them all to me, and I will send them out, or send them all to you, and then send them all out. Or if it's that much of an issue.
I gotta pull everything from. I'm not gonna be able to pull everything from Twitch because I'm not in there, and it's not gonna give me past chat. Let's see.
Alright, hold up a sec. I can probably
no, it did.
copy
It gave me past.
Alright, you good? Got it.
It gave me back. It gave me past chat. All right, cool.
Alright, boom.
So it lets me go all the way back to a half an hour.
Awesome. You don't even need to go back that far. I think there's literally like 3 addresses there. And then the rest are in the call, so I think it's a total of like 7. I would like however many are here. I need. Give me a second. I need to.
I'm just pulling everything that as far back as I can go.
Gotcha.
Future reference. A Google form is and then you can easily convert into a spreadsheet and copy and paste. Makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, I will absolutely get to that. It's on the list of.
It's great to have them that you can pull them on Twitch like this, but for stuff like this, to make whitelists, it's easier if you do a Google Sheet that people just fill out so that it's all right there. You know what I'm saying? And then it's a copy and paste, and you don't have to. Everyone does their own. It's just faster. I've got one if you need it. No. There's another one. Oh, no, that's a duplicate. I forgot about that. That's the other thing. It helps you. It helps you. You know, you can easily, if someone enters twice, you can easily have tell it to skip duplicates, especially when you start getting a lot. Right now, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
I'm almost done. Yep, that was the last one. I got them all.
All right, and then I need add one to the list. That's going to be rickotm.gm.
GM, okay.
And all right, I need 4 to my own account to oxu2m.c.wim. I would prefer numbers 1, 2, 3, and 11.
Why don't I just mint them all to your address so you can, if you're going to do it, since you want specific people to get specific ones, that would be easiest, and then
That's exactly what I was saying. Just mint them all to rickotm.gm.
Okay.
Mint them all to that account, and if you could actually add that one as admin on the collection, if that's possible.
I can add as I don't know what they call it, but yeah, I can. I think it's like a notify or some shit like that is what they call it.
Yeah, and I want that one. Yeah. However many are made, and then give me actually.
You can either put in a maximum amount, or you can leave it unlimited. If you put in a max amount, you're kind of stuck minting it.
I know. I want this to be a max amount though, and like give me 1 or 2 extra. Make it a nice even number, like 13 or 15, something not even.
All right. Well, can we? You want to talk about it after your stream so I can get some more? Because I need a couple of the details from you for it.
Okay, yeah, you can actually just in the Discord give me a list of exactly what you need, and I will notify it point by point.
All right, will do.
Awesome, thank you. Fuck yes, let's get this shit rolling. All right. So I have an artist that I have started working with. May or may not be a full-time thing, but certainly getting the ball rolling with putting some of the vision to, vision, as it were. And so we're working on that right now. This actually... Noob Man, where am I looking, by the way? And yeah, I'm kind of going into autopilot mode on almost all of the games that I'm in. I'm selling out of a bunch of them because I am working more on my own shit. Your PC is not slow today, Noobman. Nobody is writing in chat. The last person to say anything was you with your bang wax. Although there goes Bushwhack. Hey, yay, chat is saved. All right, Demore, are you still here? And did you get the DEC that I sent? Because you can see on the chat, I did send it. Hello? Hello, can anybody hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Sorry,
Okay. Demore is deafened. He is not listening. Well, let's see. Do I still have 8800 DEC? That is the question. If I have it, he didn't get it. If I didn't get it, I'll shut up now. Okay, so does anybody have any questions about lore and things like as y'all already have actually had some immediate super kind of pre-glimpses and no shit that people will not know at the beginning of things. Just saying. What are you doing today? How are you? Okay, well, thank y'all for having a lively chat. If you talk to me, it might make this thing go a whole lot better, but talking to each other is just as good.
Are there going to be lots of mountains in this?
There are mountains beyond compare. So the world itself is a cute. Just a second. Okay, this is official, although it is by no means official, if that makes any sense. Let me actually.
It's officially unofficial.
I mean, this is like the actual canon. Like, I'm continuously making changes to this, and like in that matter, it is official. It is not official in that it is still a very much a work in progress, and it has not even really been polished at all. It is not even filled in the least amount. But I need to. I'm just going to make a new scene for Just Cam.
Rick, you have an Anchor wallet, right?
Can you hear me now?
No, it was out.
Can you hear me now?
I can definitely hear you in Discord. I don't know about the stream. Yeah.
Eternal Paw, can you hear me now? I think so. It looks like it here on the stream. I'm a moron for not setting up my mic input. I also had not had the comm sound, so they wouldn't have been able to hear you guys either. But check. Can you hear them? Guys, speak up.
Hello.
Well, yeah, I hear you on Discord just fine, but not on Twitch.
Okay. Well, I was checking if they can hear you
I'll just have to
now.
watch the delay. I'll just have to figure out I'll have to pay attention and try to figure out the delay. That's all.
It's all good. I think we are good. I see you're registering. I'm registering. Let me turn you guys up a little bit.
Yeah, now I'm hearing you.
All right, so this is Galil, and it's obviously now just, it's far more fleshed out in my head, in notes, in ideas, and whatnot as a world. This is just, kind of a physical representation for building on and modeling. So this is the canon, but this is obviously by no means an official product or anything like that. This is just my... basically my working model. This is kind of the main side where most of our adventures happen, because this is the side that is kind of most familiar and hospitable to most people, because all of the other sides are fairly extreme and they have reasons for...
Yeah, I just had to change my speakers my output from my speakers to my surround sound and leave my mic on.
This side is our desert, and this right here is actually a crack where the entire world is kind of breaking apart, causing the Iron Spine Mountains, which is this entire region right here. So are there mountains? Of course. But also, just due to the nature of it being a cube, the atmosphere itself only comes out to about here. You have naturally just part of the peaks of each corner that are actually kind of out of the atmosphere. You can't actually breathe at the heights of where these corners are, and you'll notice that one of them is missing. That is not accidental.
Every time I try to turn my headset off, it killed my mic too, so I had to change my speakers to my surround sound and my mic so my mic stayed on.
That
was weird.
A feature of the planet that was created by the ascension of the goddess of chaos, whose name is Kofio, and it is represented in the function of the planet because this here side is flooded, and this side is pretty much a swamp because of that. Basically a volcanic swamp, because the only volcano in Galil is actually this one right here. A big ass mountain.
Isn't that weird? But it lets you turn your mic but not your headset off.
I don't think you're talking to us, my friend. I'm going to mute him on there. And
does Cube World qualify as flat Earth?
No, because it is not Earth.
And squeeze it down, then yes, I suppose. But
I mean, it does make it really easy as far as like different biomes, how to divide those. Makes it real simple.
Yeah, it's like you get this side, we get that side, you get this side. There you go. Territory sorted.
If only it were. You would think it was, but see, we also have this whole... When the breaking of the world happened, there were no humanoids. And so all humanoids have kind of come about since then. And remember, this happened 350,000 years ago. And also, I don't know if anyone is familiar with a thing called gravity, but planets don't tend to form as cubes because gravity doesn't really allow for that sort of thing. And
Sure.
gravity is really fucking trying to take this planet back. So that's the kind of peril that every single being on this planet is in like kind of enshrined in. And
Okay.
that is not their biggest problem. Ever.
Huh.
If that makes sense.
Right.
So we got a side that's all forest, we got a side that's all swamp, we got a side that is all desert, we got a side that is all water, and we got a side that is all ice. And then we have our main side, which is the most Earth-like, although it's also kind of deceptively large because each of these sides is roughly the same size as the majority of Asia.
Mm.
So it's
Does the
a
planet
fairly
spin?
large landmass, and it is very, very complex, with a lot of history and a lot of viewpoints on said history. And as with most things, the truth is a little a column A, a little a column B, a little a column C that you didn't know about, and a little a column Z that nobody currently alive even knows existed. And it's the type of place where there is always more to it than you know, and yet you can follow whatever the hell you want and you'll find answers. But they're not necessarily going to be ones that you actually wanted.
Ignorance is bliss.
It begins, let me put this down.
Well, that's what they say. I don't know about that.
I'm going to put that down.
Maybe I guess.
Back to this one, and we're going to go to here and show the stable of characters that we made. Some of these are very important people. Some of these are absolutely not. Some of them are named. Some of them are not. Some of them are named with misleading names intentionally. Some of them are not named even though I know who they are. And, you know, there's both real alpha and some subterfuge in there. So don't take everything as gospel, but what you are seeing is pure alpha. As soon as it fucking loads, at least. And none of these characters are super important in the beginning of what is going on right now. Because what I'm actually working on right now is before any of the humanoids even existed. We are literally starting from ground zero,
the primordial ooze
of the world, on
where the fish fucked the frog and you got a fish frog.
Huh?
Nothing. You're the primordial ooze. It's the beginning of everything.
Not beginning of everything. The planet was alive and thriving without any sort of humanoid races. So nature itself has had hundreds of millions of years to thrive, and nature is a force in and of herself in this. However, most of what nature as a supernatural force can actually do is currently tied up in the war against the goddamn planet being a fucking cube. So, by and large, she is not going to play any kind of part in any kind of gameplay ever for any reason unless shit gets really way the fuck out of line. She's just got bigger problems than you and your party. But if she happens to notice you and your party with all that she's going on, oh my god, you're about to have a series of really bad days.
Now, what are these the characters you're designing for it?
Yes, not that one there. That is obviously the blank slate, as it were. So we have some things in here that is pure alpha, some as I mentioned. When this loads, you will see.
It's kind of cool. They got an online.
And okay, also a note that this is
creator.
Hero Labs. I have no rights to any of these images, any way, shape, form, fashion, or function. This is purely illustration of ideas. These will not be the actual NFTs. These are strictly for my own reference characterizations of figures that I already had made up in my head. And the campaign that I run, or that I built this around running, I should say, for a D&D adjacent product that I will not name on this stream, it is not the function, but the actual game around Galil, centers around a royal wedding, or starts at a royal wedding between these two. Princess Sophia and High Prince Tudor. He is king in all but name of the land called Alayara, which is the most populous, most powerful of the human countries. And Sophia is a elf. And this wedding is super symbolic because it is currently 8 years after the end of the war between the humans and the elves, which lasted for a little over 1,000 years and involved a majority of the other races, which is kind of a backstory subtext to the actual game, but only really comes into play if people follow that road. But there's a very interesting and complex kind of world to that. And then there is a long and storied history to how the races came to be, where there were actually 7 elder dragons, and while 6 of them actually guardianshipped themselves to each of the sides of the cube, the 7th one, whose name is Six, perceptive viewers who are long time have heard that one come up before, and as a matter of fact, if anybody knows how to spell 6 and drops it in the chat right now, you will get an Otmog token. And those are going quick. I only made 20 of those forever. No, Bushwhack, that is not it. And I promise, y'all will not get it by guessing. So only type it if you know it. Y'all will not get it by guessing. But I can show you a model.
I'm going to go all out here and go for a SIX.
No, that is not correct, although that is a great guess, and you do know me pretty well, my friend. I will give you that one. Oh, fuck. Unfortunately, it's not actually in this box, is it? No, it is in Tupperware with blue lid.
9 minus 3, that's a good one.
Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is.
Building this game. What does it look like to you? Is it like a 2D dungeon
Honestly,
crawler, or are you
I
thinking 3D?
I'm actually open to interpretation on that. I'm really willing to work with whoever I'm working with on it is comfortable and happy to do. Like, I can visualize it in a lot of different ways, and I would much rather have somebody who is happy with working on the project that they're working on rather than anything else. So That's kind of. I'm very open on that one, especially since I'm, anyone I'm looking to hire, I'm really hoping to, work on share. And so I need somebody who is, as passionate about the project as I am.
Well, it comes to my mind because obviously you can't go balls out with money and just throw money at it to get what you want. Like on Steam, you got software you can design and develop your own little 2D sprite games. It's pretty inexpensive and pretty. Well, I haven't done it myself, but I imagine pretty easy to pick up and learn.
I would agree with that. I know someone that wasn't. I mean, they didn't know hardly anything at all, and within I don't know, I'd say 7 months they had developed the game all using it. So, I mean, it was extremely basic because it was a beta a beta run that I saw of it, but still, it worked. It worked. It had animation that went on. You used on Twitch that you could use like a like a browser source or something like that. I forget exactly which one we had to use, but at the very first week we had it, you could only communicate with it through their Discord, and then they updated it to where the commands went through Twitch itself.
Okay.
But I mean, he didn't know. I mean, he didn't know jack squat about anything. He wasn't much better than I am. And he developed the game. It didn't even take him a year. But I mean, it's pretty basic, but still, it's got to be. It can't be too hard to learn then.
Yeah, I get you. I am honestly.
That was more my point. Is that if someone at my level can learn it, then it can't be too hard.
At this point, I am busy actually codifying the lore and building the world and whatnot. I'm not opposed to learning to code and doing the shit my damn self, but the time that would take at the moment, and I know that the time it takes to learn to code is not the same thing as the time it takes to learn to code well enough to put out a usable product without bugs, and no, I can't do that. So, and also I know that usable product without bugs is a joke in and of itself. So, in a world,
I know I could do it in 6 months if I had nothing else to do on my plate, but you can't just go 6 months without earning a living and paying your bills and doing nothing, and nothing else. You just can't.
In a world,
so the time is just not there.
Where an average human is, let me grab a human.
Chat GPT.
In a world where an average human is, here we go.
It's only so good.
It's a start.
Wrong camera, that's why.
Yeah, it's still you need to know enough you still need to know enough that you can read it and make sure everything's right, and and then you have to know how to make it all work together, connect and work together.
Can y'all see that?
I don't know if I'm looking at Twitch or Discord.
I am on Twitch.
I know that, but
I am
okay.
broadcasting.
I see the dragon. Okay.
The answer is, and you want to know this because it's going to come up in the future, I promise. S C Y.
You got a camera view.
X.
There you go.
Z. There you go.
SCYXZ. Okay, 6. Nice.
6?
6 is ironically the 7th.
Actually, it's 6
Elder Dragon. And he guardian shipped himself instead of 2.
Isn't that cool? That'd make a killer bomb.
To a side of the planet like the other 6. Instead, he made protectors of the planet. He made humanoids. So, he is also the only one that has physical remains on the planet. What I just demonstrated to you is the size of his physical remains. That is why there is no dungeon to delve into his mind, because he is inaccessible through this game, at least. There's no hint there, I promise. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Back to this screen. Yes, SCYXZ. Let me put him away.
Sixes.
I went ahead and looked up on Steam because I kind of forgot exactly what it was, but they're called RPG makers on Steam. I put a link to it in the Discord chat.
Thank you.
Yeah,
so
I saw
much.
that.
I'll get that.
Now, I did mention a name earlier, and it has been on the screen for a little while. So, 1, 2, 3, look real quick. Now,
What are you looking for?
who can type that name into chat? I'm not going to say which one it was, but testing perception. Crypto God gets it off the bat. Okay. Give yourself another one of those today tokens. We're gonna give those away for the rest of the
that's
night.
what you wanted me to make for the wall that you wanted me to send out.
Yeah, I'm making today tokens, and they're going
Now,
to
do you want an
have
actual token, or do you want an
drops
NFT
associated with them.
version of a token?
No, yeah, today tokens. I'm just talking about the NFT. That's just like I'm calling them
Okay.
today tokens. Whatever.
Okay, I was just making sure once you said that you had it, I had it right in my head.
And I mean, y'all feel free to sell them. I don't fucking care, but they're going to have drops associated with them for whatever actually ends up coming up. Because, like I said, I have grand ideas, but I'm very much in flux about how things are going to be implemented, and I want to work with whatever team I end up putting together, because I just have a great vision, and I want people to be happy with the way we're putting it together. So these are just ideas, but yeah. Anyway.
Oh, there was someone else you said what you wanted that was getting 2, didn't you?
How many are we up to currently?
Well, it doesn't matter. They're all going to you. You're giving them out anyway.
Yeah, how many are we up to currently?
Well, I forget. I didn't put down. I forgot to mark down who you said we're getting duplicates, but we've got 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 without the other duplicates in there. I know you said someone else was getting 2.
Okay. Send me 20, and I will burn the rest.
All right. Oh shit! That's not what I wanted to do.
But I do want it to be maxed. Bushwhack is saying
which wall is that? I'm setting it to the Rick GM, right? That's the wall it's going to. So I'm just going to put it times 20 by your name.
Yes, rickotm.gm. Send me 20, and then I guess put your address in the chat and on the list with a times 2, and send me your list.
I just listed it twice. But I'll change it when I send it to you.
No, okay, listing it twice is fine too. Along with, actually, when you send it to me, put in preferred mint number if you have one.
Well, my preferred mint number is taken, so it doesn't really matter.
Put it in anyways, you might get it.
Okay.
But I think it was
Sounds
13,
good.
right? That's in contention. Put in, a backup with 13, if so.
All right.
And is it possible for when we are doing mints that are going to actual addresses, which is what I would prefer to do, is it possible to automatically have that set up to do to every address that is holding a specific NFT?
There is a way to do it. I would just have to. I'd have to look it up because I've never actually had to do it. But there is a way to do it. Yes.
Okay.
Generally, it's easier. Generally, it's easier to set up a free drop that uses that asset ID as the the whitelist, so that only people that hold it in their wallet at the time can get claim the drop.
I like it's that, and I will do that for some. But for some, I do want some of these things to like. I want there to literally be passive drops where people do not have to do anything. They get something sincerely.
I'll have to. There is a way to do it, but I have to look into it.
Okay. So I'm giving y'all with all like shit like Today Token will be in a cycle of just randomly getting free shit for whatever I'm doing. And all of the other tokens that I have right now that have my logo on them, they're all various different versions of the same thing. And so the next token that I make, everybody who holds any of my other tokens will automatically get a copy. As soon as I figure out how to do that, it will be done. And like literally it's going to be those tokens are made and then that's it. And then those will be the key for future drops. So
well, I mean, if you're gonna if once you make the second set, the first set's not going to be needed anymore. You could use that as a blend, and just that way it's burned off your wallet, and it's burned out, and you don't have that. You're not holding on to that RAM anymore.
In all honesty, fuck the RAM. I don't care. I will keep the the RAM out there. Or this is why I would rather do it on Hive instead. Is because I do want things getting burned, but
I mean it's not a lot. Don't get me wrong. It's not that much, but it also it creates scarcity. That's the other thing it does.
Oh, we're gonna be burning a lot in that sense. Like we're gonna be burning a lot. But yeah.
We'll sit down one day and I'll show you. I just got some new shit, new tools that I can use too. So we'll sit down one day and I'll show you what I've got.
All right, so I'm gonna switch over here to this spreadsheet and we're gonna walk through some of the mechanics as I envision them. We're going to. I have stopped recording at this point. Oh wait. Yeah. First things first. I'm going to stop streaming real quick, and I am going to refresh the Discord because we have a massive delay on the chat. So I am also going to close.
Yeah, I just was ignoring it. I thought that was just because I'm way ahead of you.